Al-Qaeda-linked terrorists are working to develop a new generation of bombs to smuggle onto commercial airliners. That's according to a report from ABC News. Look at the wall over here, and you'll see that the report shows that two notorious Al-Qaeda affiliates, one in Syria and one in Yemen, are teaming up to build, quote, creative devices that don't contain any metal. ABC reports that this helps explain why earlier this year, U.S. officials warned about the potential for explosives in shoes, toothpaste tubes, and makeup. There's no word on a specific target or a timeline for this latest incident. Remember, just 2 months after the attacks of 9/11, prosecutors say the so-called shoe bomber, or attempted shoe bomber, Richard Reed, tried to light explosives in his sneakers on a flight to Miami before passengers tied him to his seat. And on Christmas Day in 2009, witnesses say the underwear bomber set himself on fire when his device failed to detonate. The feds have blamed Al-Qaeda in Yemen for that attack. That's the same group that they say plotted to take down cargo planes over the United States using printer cartridges packed with explosives. Michael Balboni is the former Homeland Security Director for New York State and is live with us on the deck. Bombs that don't contain any metal and can't be detected at airports, right?
Peroxide-based bombs, so it's a smaller bomb. You know, when you have a car bomb, you use fertilizer bombs, fuel bombs. But when you're going to secret on somebody, when you put it in a cavity, you know, there's an attempt on a Saudi prince using a cavity bomb. Again, it's all peroxide-based, which makes it much more malleable and smaller, but very powerful.
Peroxide-based bombs aren't new. I think we did those in science lab as a kid.
We did. It's what you put it in, how you put different pieces together. As you recall, there was a plot where they wanted to put bombs on planes coming from Britain to the United States. Those were the types of liquids that resulted in the TSA warnings against bringing liquids on. Mm-hmm. Well, these are you see a progression, whether it's a shoe bomb, underwear bomb, the bombs in the cartridges. This is what they're doing all the time, and you know, Shep, a lot of people don't appreciate this. The forces in Yemen, in particular, are spending so much of their time and effort to develop these devices, and they don't have to worry about any other protocols out there. And now, in the Middle East, because of what's going on there in Syria and in Lebanon, they have places where they can actually develop these things without a lot of scrutiny.
Huh. And how do we find out about this, and what do we do to stop this?
So the intelligence is coming out of there pretty fast and furious. It's been out for a while. They've been up. I spoke with DHS officials today. They've been looking at this for a long time. And so they're really preparing to make sure that everything's up on this, but they also know that the threat is evolving. That's the problem here. So what we have to look for, you know, again, better scrutiny of passengers getting on planes, of course, cargo detection, because peroxide, again, doesn't have any metal in it, so the metal screening is not going to prevent it.
Bill Balboni, thank you very much. Well, Michael Balboni.